All right, welcome back for another video on my stacking journey. And this one is kind of going to follow a little more along with the name of the channel, Boogaloo Stacker, because I'm going to talk kind of about the Boogaloo and why I'm stacking and why I think it's a good idea and why I was wrong before. I used to not really buy into precious metals, and to some extent I still don't. That all kind of changed a few months ago. A friend of mine, we were in a debate and he made some really good points, actually some extremely good points that did change my mind. And I still have a lot of friends who don't quite buy into silver stacking, at least not as an investment, and I don't really see this as an investment. They don't buy into it in the case of something bad happening, like the Boogaloo. So I want to go through that and kind of explain what my original position was, why I changed what my position is now. Originally, my thought was if something were to happen, if we were to have a complete societal breakdown, if the worst were to happen, government collapses, society is teetering, and we don't really have any central authority, paper money is going to be worthless because it's not going to be backed by anything. There's going to be no one's going to want to accept it, and no one's going to be forced to accept it, because that's the issue right now. Is paper money is accepted by threat of government. If you don't accept it, then you're out of business. Bartering, they crack down on it and it makes it really hard. So my thought process before was always, when everything goes down, everything's bad, this will be the ultimate currency. That you will be able to trade ammunition for anything you want. Whether you're trading it in full ammunition form or you're trading it at feet per second. That is going to be the medium of exchange, will be ammunition. But that can only last for so long. At some point, things will change. Society will come back. Government will come back. I don't believe in the new dark ages. So, I mean, even for ammunition, it's going to have to be produced somehow. There's going to have to be some infrastructure for production. So I always thought that in those times, which would be short-lived, ammunition will be the medium of exchange. One of my friends, when we were having this discussion, he said, yeah, that will probably be the case for the first several months. Then what? What will happen after things settle down, but before the rebuilding starts? No one will accept paper. Then you need something as a better medium of exchange. And you can still trade mass quantities of ammunition, but you need something better than that. And it made a lot of sense to me. You know, I started thinking that, yeah, for the first several months, ammunition will work. But what then? What's next? That's when silver kind of came in, like, yeah, that would do it. Silver would work. So that's when I started really looking into silver. And as another friend told me, when I told him that I was stacking silver, he called it Boogaloo silver. So I kind of took that, and I just refer to my silver as my Boogaloo silver. So I believe that the ammunition is important. I have a good bit of it, and it kind of will double as a currency if the worst happens. I'm not saying that it will. I'm not expecting it, but you always got to be prepared. And I'm not, a huge prepper. I mean, I don't have food and water stockpiled in my basement. I have 1,000 rounds of ammo. Not the tens of thousands that some people have, but I have a decent supply. I got some silver. I got some stuff, but not crazy, but enough to be prepared. It's like buying life insurance, except life insurance will get paid out at some point. So I was wrong. I kind of was short-sighted, and I now see that there's got to be some intervening medium of exchange in between. I don't know what will happen. I don't know if this will even be worth it. I enjoy stacking. It's a fun hobby. I really like it. Well, let me know what you think. Do you think, one, will the time come in the near future, in the medium future, sometime in our lifetime, where we will need to use silver as a medium of exchange? Do you think ammunition is still more valuable than silver? Do you think that is the more important currency for the Boogaloo? For the apocalyptic times, is that the way to go? Or do you think ammunition? I mean, I got some friends who think ammunition is ridiculous, and if they just have enough silver, they can buy gunmen. They can buy security that they don't need to have their own. They can, with enough silver, they can do it from day one. Do you think that's the case? Let me know in the comments. Let me hear your thoughts, and we'll be back after the next auction, or maybe I'll do a recap of another auction that I previously did. But you guys take care.